feel sad for Map of the Soul 7.
Oh, it did kind of get robbed by the pandemic.
And because they've never gotten to perform it live, and now they've released other music since, I feel like it's starting to get sort of buried without getting the attention that it deserves. And because the pandemic happened, and of course they could have no expectation of that, they sort of pivoted in their message and their musical goals without sort of following through on the Map of the Soul and wrapping it all up for me.
It did feel uncompleted almost, but the O&E concert was pretty good.
It was pretty good, and the fact that it's on DVD means that we can rewatch it many times and revisit that message, but they didn't get the chance to perform it. Like when
maybe they didn't want it. Like, don't you think after performing a song like 10 times it gets kind of old?
Sometimes I think that, but sometimes I think the ability to perform the same song over a whole concert to many different types of audiences gives you sort of like a different perspective on it every time, right? The audience reacts differently every time. You might try something new and then see what the reaction is. It's sort of the difference between being in a movie or being in a stage play.
I definitely think that Map of the Soul 7 was robbed in a way because of the pandemic. But I'm also hoping that the chapter's not over, like, because they haven't finished it all.
Really?
They've released other music, but like a lot of Taylor Swift fans, they are hoping for a joint concert for all of her new content. I'm thinking that BTS could do something similar, but then I'm afraid they won't get to do all of their songs.
Yeah, no kidding. Like,
but maybe instead of doing one night in most places, they'll do a double night. They'll do one B night and one Map of the Soul 7 night, or they'll do a mix. Like in this one, we'll get some B stuff and some Map of the Soul 7. They could have like A-sides, like title tracks, and B-sides night. That could be good. That could be good. I'm just saying. There's still hope.
I would love that. But I think they would die. Like already, but when
we'll space it out. We'll space it out.
There's so much demand now.
Space it out.
Just tour for the next 3 years. Don't release anything new because you have to catch up.
No.
Oh, he does really add a lot of style and polish to their songs with his ad-libs. Nobody can ad-lib in BTS like Jungkook can. Like, you just send them in there and you're like, add some stuff, and then like...
But Jungkook's just like... so very normal to hear his ad-libs. Like you hear a Jimin ad-lib and you'll be like, wow, that was a good high note. Or a Jin ad-lib and you'll be like, that was a scream, that was excellent. Or a V ad-lib and you'll be like, the passion. But Jungkook ad-libs, they're always there.
Yeah, they're like the heartbeat of the song, right? Like they're just providing like a bass that you can cling to all the way through.
It leaves me feeling sick, baby.
BTS, when will you be performing Heartbeat live, please?
That's it. No B concert, no Map of the Soul 7 concert. Tour around. Louder Than Bombs. Paradise. Heartbeat, that's it.
That's it.
6 hours, only those 3 songs.
Over and over.
Yeah.
Just so you remember that you wrote them.
Am I a Jimin bias?
It feels that way, I gotta say. You seem to like really gravitate towards
I don't know, man.
songs.
He's got some good stuff. I like him.
Yeah, no, you do.
Am I a middle-aged straight man?
That's what explains so much. Side discussion. Which of BTS's songs do you consider to be absolute masterpieces? For me, a masterpiece and BTS song has to have a powerful message, a unique message that is specific to BTS, and it has to have the musicality that supports that whole idea. Plus, it doesn't hurt if the performance part comes together and makes for something that is absolutely perfect and absolutely legendary. So for me on that list is Black Swan, Idol, Spring Day, and I'm gonna add No More Dream because it was an instant.
It's the OG, you know?
Yeah, instant.
I feel like you have to have Mic Drop on that list.
You think so?
I think it has a strong message, and I think that some of the lyrics are very witty. I think you have to put Dang on that list for the wordplay alone.
Dang is a contender for sure for me.
I think a lot of armies would say Paradise. It's a very soothing song. It's like
Really?
you got what you got. You don't need anything else.
But a masterpiece song. Like I'm talking
It's got a boppy tune.
but like other people write boppy tunes or love songs, but only BTS could have written Idol.
Speaking for the armies.
And only BTS could have written Black Swan, in my opinion.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hard to tell.
All right, well,
What about Butter?
no.
No?
No.
I like it.
I do too. I like it. I maybe even love it. I love Permission to Dance, but they're just pop songs, right? They're
I don't know.
all right. Lynn.
It's hard because there's no real qualifications.
No,
for
no.
masterpiece.
It's just like, yeah, what do you think? I don't know. Anyway. All right, so.
Are you invalidating my opinion?
No.
But it's what I think.
I just want to know what your criteria are.
I don't have criteria.
Yeah,
That's problem number one. There are no criteria.
That's right.
What about Fake Love? What about Life Goes On?
What about
That's
Fake
right.
Love?
Those are Kiran's picks for masterpieces. She would like to put Life Goes On and Fake Love on there. I think you could definitely make an argument for both. For me.
I don't know. Life Goes On.
Yeah, no. It's so soothing. It is like soothing.
Okay, so you're allowed to have a soothing song, but I'm not allowed to have Paradise? What happened to soothing? It's so basic. What is even the criteria for Life Goes On? If Life Goes On is a masterpiece, Paradise is. I'm gonna say it. Paradise is a better song than Life Goes On.
You did not.
Life Goes On is not as good of a song as people make it out to be.
No, I love Life Goes On. It's so comforting to me. It is so comforting.
I don't like the song.
Really?
No, I like the song because it's BTS and I like all their songs.
Right. But it's okay. Like, not every single song can be in the top 10, right? Like, there has to be just
Life Goes
10
On
songs.
is not in the top 10.
So then if it's not in your top 10,
Life
that's
Goes On is
okay.
not in the top 20.
That is okay. But for me, like, the masterpiece songs are not necessarily my favorite songs. They are just the songs where I feel like they displayed an amazing degree of musical genius.
Is Paradise in your top 10?
No.
Is it in your top 20?
No.
So it's not your favorite song?
No.
Say, what are some other songs that we said were masterpieces? Dang, would you say Dang is in your top 10?
Yes. But I didn't
crazy.
name it as a masterpiece, you did.
Okay, you're right. What about Airplane Part 2?
Airplane Part 2 is in my top 10, but I didn't name it as a
You
masterpiece.
didn't?
No.
You did earlier.
My masterpieces are Idol, Black Swan, Spring Day, and No More Dream.
Isn't Black Swan in, like, top 5?
Black Swan and Idol are both in my top 5, yes. And Spring Day is probably in my top 10. But they're masterpieces!
I'm just saying.
What are you gonna do with that? They're
Feels kind of corrupt.
masterpieces.
Feels kind of corrupt.
Leave us a comment. What, in your opinion, qualifies as a BTS masterpiece? Hey, can you tell me what my microphone looks like? You know, have you seen that clip from like BTS's interview yesterday where this woman comes in to like adjust Suga's pants? And I was thinking, how come Kiran never does that for us? How come she never like stands there and says like, you know, you're wrinkly there? Or I always have to find out later when I'm editing the thing that like my shirt was like a weirdly twisted thing the whole time, or I had like one strand of hair like hanging down in front of my face. And I'm like, why doesn't Kiran ever just come over and go, you know, with the tail end of a comb and then like yank on my pants? Why don't you ever do that?
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good there.
Remember that one time they were in an interview with Dirk whose mic fell all the way down in his shirt and he just went...
I don't think I've seen that.
No, it's really funny.
That is really
I'll
funny.
show it to you.
He has like, because I think he grew up with cameras on him all the time. He has like there's no like limit. Oh, I see.
Why me?
Excellent. No, don't actually comb it though, because.
Touch it. She asked you to. Your hair looks ugly. She's just fixing it.
Okay.
Do, do, do. No, baby. Oh, baby. Whoa.
In the Soop MVP, would you go with JK
Whoa, baby.
or would you go with RM?
Okay.
In the Soop.
But what about V? The original
It's true.
melody
It's
maker.
his song.
Or J-Hope,
It's his
who
song.
came up with the soup, 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 soup. It's impossible to beat. Or Suga, who did that cute little thing where he pressed play, ran in, and then sang too early.
That was so cute. And he ran and got the recording equipment so that we could actually have this song today.
Yeah.
Yep. No. Good work all around.
Jimin, who started off the whole song process.
Yeah.
And Jin,
who was there?
he sung along while he was painting outside.
It's true. It was so cute. All right. Talking about our MVP. BTS has really shown me what a group effort it is to produce songs. And I think in North America, we really glorify the singer-songwriter, like someone who writes their own songs and then
Like, that's a lot of work.
But I think like someone like Taylor Swift over time has worked with a wider and wider variety of other songwriters, and she's always used producers to help round out her sound and deepen her sound.
That's something that we see even less of in the media. People who arrange the songs for the actual final product. Like BTS doesn't arrange their own songs.
No, and neither does Taylor Swift though, right? Like she has helped with that, and now I find like that role I think used to be very unrecognized.
Yes.
And now I think people who do that kind of job actually get writing credit for their songs and sometimes even get artist credit for the song.
And that's good.
Yeah, I agree. It's really changing the way I think people look at music and understand the way music is made, and the idea that they're open to such a wide variety of people contributing to and working on their songs, I think just makes it stronger. Like it doesn't water it down. It makes it better. So I've been really impressed. Who is your MVP for Black Swan? Oh, I didn't even mention the fact that we actually agree on this one. That did not work out at all. One more time.
What are we doing?
Are we doing this one? Are we doing like
bro hug or like dab me up or
like
do you want a handshake?
Handshake.
Are you my employer?
Dab me up. What is dab me up? Alright.
You gotta go in for the giant smack like this.
Okay.
Oh, hold it.
But I'm gonna smack you in the face.
Oh, you're not, because you're gonna pull it. Was popping. Okay. And then I like to give it a good tug, you know, like this.